Good morning, Straight Jesuit. My name is Kevin Boyle.
And my name is Preston Taylor, and we've got some exciting events and updates to share. So without further ado, let's get into it.
To kick it off, let's address the class of 2026. Seniors, you've had a very stressful, painful, and somewhat grueling past 4 years of education. But that'll all be worth it after you hear about what's in store for y'all. Straight Jesuit is thrilled and honored to host a senior sunset sleepover. It will be a night of great food, fun, and friendship. To sign up, visit the link in the SJET Daily Digest.
Juniors and seniors, just a reminder, prom is less than a week away. This year's theme is Casino Royale. With much excitement in store, so purchase your ticket as soon as possible, dress sharp and have fun, because I can tell you a great night is in the cards.
As the spring semester comes to a close, our very own jazz ensembles are hosting a concert on Tuesday, April 21st in Meyer Hall at St. Agnes, ready to show off all their hard work. The concert is free and open to the public, so be sure to invite your friends and family to see our talented SJ musicians perform.
On Friday, May 1st, SJ will have an informational session to learn more about the National Registry of Stem Cell Donors. Everyone ages 18 to 35 is welcome to attend. For more information, email Mr. Doherty at ddoherty@straightjesuit.org.
In other news, the Straight Jesuit arts are thriving. The results are in for the Inkwell cover photo contest, with first place going to Wolfgang Strohmeyer, class of 28, and Lucas Garza, class of 27, as the runner-up. Thank you to everyone who participated, and keep an eye out for the yearly publication of the Inkwell Literary Magazine.
Now let's send it to Tate Cunningham for sports.
Good morning, Strike Jesuit. I'm Tate Cunningham, here with everything happening with Crusader sports last week. We start things off with a bang and a huge congratulations to our golf team, which will be competing in the state championship for the first time in 18 years. Led by Ari Megan and Caden Blood, both of whom earned all-region honors for their outstanding performances on the course, our Crusaders claimed a top 3 position to advance to that state championship. It was getting pretty stressful on that second and final day of the competition, but these golfers showed their resilience and are moving on. Back in 2008, the Crusaders finished 4th in the state championship. They're hoping to bring home some hardware this time around. Unfortunately, it was a different story for the rugby team. The Crusaders visited St. Thomas High School for the Varsity Cup semifinal, dropping the game by a score of 28-15 after leading 12-10 at halftime. The Crusaders fought hard, going back and forth with the Eagles, who eventually pulled away in that second half. Although the official season is over, the team has been invited to the USA Rugby National Invitation Tournament in May. Crusaders Rugby will be back next year, though, looking to hold nothing back. Crusaders Baseball continued to show out last week, defeating A-Leaf Hastings twice, and the team will enter this week with a chance to secure first place in a home game against Foster tomorrow night at 6 p.m. You might be wondering why there wasn't a live stream on Friday. Don't say anything, but I may have decided not to mention that Friday's game was on the road when we don't live stream the games. Sorry about that. Pivoting from what most people would call sports, I'd like to congratulate the Crusaders Quiz Bowl team on their state championship. Led by Kong Lee, Jacob Higgs, Raj Morris, and Logan Wang, the Quiz Bowl team was completely dominant, going 14-0 against the best teams in Texas. Let's check out the latest from the band.
Alrighty, so I want to start by asking you, how did you get into the jazz band?
Well, I've been playing guitar for about 7 or 8 years, and I was just really excited for the opportunity to play guitar here at Straight Jesuit, and I also think it would be a great opportunity to meet new people. Yeah. And over these 3 years, doing both jazz combo and jazz band, I think I met a lot of people and had a lot of fun.
Yeah, mission accomplished, I guess.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's your mindset going into this massive concert?
I mean, I think we sound pretty good already. There's definitely things we need to smooth out, but I think for me, especially with the combos, I just want to sort of take a more creative approach to like improvisation. There's always ways to improve that, so I think for me it's just listen to more jazz and come up with cool things.
So what are the rehearsals looking like as we get closer to the actual?
Yeah, for the first time this year, we did like what's called a sectional. We split the woodwinds, the brass, and the percussion into like different little ensembles, and we rehearsed like making sure that some of the harder parts are really locked up. And so I think this year, more than previous years, we've kind of ramped up in terms of what rehearsals look like and that like attention to detail.
On behalf of Jazz Band, we'd like you all to come to the
Spring Jazz Concert
on April 21st.
Now let's take a glimpse at Conrad Tamm's Unnecessary Investigations.
Welcome to Unnecessary Investigations, a new series where I put unnecessary questions to the test to see if they're true.
I'm not sure if I'm known for my speed either. Can we get a little bit of a time check right here? Hopefully, I'm making good time.
I'm not sure exactly where the classroom is, but we're going to start over here.
That was until a sweeping set of changes were made for the start of the 2018-2019 school year.
Well, folks, that concludes today's announcements. It's been a pleasure to host this news segment, and until next time, stay blessed.
Drive until the break of dawn, rounding out. I'm on a mission, routing out whatever it is I gotta do, routing out.
Are you being intentionally dense?